Hi people, it's Papo, and today I'm here to talk a little bit about an amazing game called Infinity the Game, which is basically a tabletop war game in which sci-fi themed miniatures are used to simulate futuristic skirmishes, as you can read here down below, because hopefully I'm screen recording. Um, I want to apologize in advance because I'm a bit rookie on using this MacBook Pro and its programmed softwares to uh, record the screen and the my face, my beautiful face. Okay, um, but yeah, I'm here to talk about Infinity, and also I'm taking advantage of these videos to send a message to my students, which is basically be brave, sit down in front of a laptop, and just chat to yourself about something you like doing. Because although it might seem easy to sit down in front of a laptop and explain something, it is not, and not everybody um, have got the skills to do so. So just be brave. Just talk about something fun that you like and go for it. Okay. Having said that, um, I want to explain something about this game and the way I play this game, because many people, especially those that are coming from Warhammer or those games that are where some miniatures are basically too overpowered, and basically it doesn't make it it makes no sense to play other miniatures because those that you are supposed to play to win are those that they should be in your list. All right. So in what I like about this game is that although yes, some miniatures like in my case Achilles are very good, it does not mean that they must be played in order to win. Okay, and I think that's crucial to explain why this game is amazing. Okay, well, just to sum it up, this is my list. Okay, this time I'm not playing the Mimic an Officer, mainly because I wanted to release some SWC points to include the Proxy MK4, which has, who has heavy rocket launcher, submachine gun, nanopulsar, pistol, knife, etc. And basically, I wanted to have a list where I have a main spearhead, which would be the Achilles, and the obviously the Nagas, but also I want to provide some good arrows with the Proxy MK2 with multi-sniper rifle and the heavy rocket launcher, which if we check a little bit the profiles, I think are pretty awesome because look at that. They've got armor 5, which means that it's basically a guy that tanks quite well. It has got 2 wounds, no wound incapacitation, but still, 2 wounds. That means that in cover, this guy has armor 8, right? And I think at least if I can achieve maybe 3-4 orders from my opponent spent on killing this guy, I think it's a pretty good 20 points invested on this list. Also, of course, I've got this one, which, as you know, or maybe you don't, but anyway, apart from no wound incapacitation, also it has TO camouflage, which is very good because I can arrow pretty easily with a guy that behind cover it is applying you a -9, right? Which is pretty good as well. So having said that, I'm just playing 2 specialists here. I've got the Naga hacker with the killer hacking device, and the Naga forward observer with the combi rifle, the anti-personnel mines, And this guy, the killer hacking device, allows me at the same time to have these 4 regular orders, which I think are pretty awesome for just 8 points, that will make Achilles run like a crazy guy, killing everything that is trying to stop him. In the other group, I just got people. Is basically the idea would be all these orders will be invested on this Garuda attack bot that can be easily moved on group 1 if something goes wrong, but also this proxy MK5, which is freaking awesome as well, because for just 10 points this guy has got will his will is 15, which is pretty good to achieve well, I mean, to get to a console, to get to a supply box, whatever, and just get everything he wants, or just press the button. Then he's got armor 3 and no wound incapacitation, but also this is the profile I play. He has 2 submachine guns, which means that you can roll 4 dices AP or shock, which is very good. So, having said that, let me just explain how the battle was. Okay. As I was saying, you will have to apologize me, because this time I did not take as many pictures as I used to, but well, we'll see. We'll try. Okay, so oops, already. I wonder how. Okay, perfect. Revert to the original. Okay, perfect. Done. But okay, so this is mainly. Oppa. Sorry, well, I can't do that. I just realized now. But anyway, so this is mainly the battleground. Okay, in this part here, I had was the USAriadna deployment zone, and in this part here, it will okay, whatever. And in this part, okay, let's screen. And in this part here was the more or less the Aleph deployment zone. Okay. Yep, approximately. And I'm gonna explain you very briefly how we both deployed, because I think is what I've learned playing this game is that the way you deploy is very important, especially because maybe I would say like 60% of your deployment strategy is that 60% that is leading towards a winning battle. Okay, so first of all, he deployed first because he won the wheel roll, so he decided to start first, to go first. So I said, okay, then I'm gonna keep this area and I'm gonna let you deploy first. So he started playing 6 guys in his army that had something like superior infiltration, something like that. Well, basically, if let me change the color now. Okay, hold on. I'm just learning. If that is the middle table, okay, more or less perfect. Basically, they have to deploy. They must deploy here in this area. Okay. So for them, it's compulsory to deploy in this area, but they have to get 8 or less to stay where they want. Otherwise, if they don't pass that roll, that physics roll, I think it's physics -3, they are forced to deploy, to be deployed. They are forced to be deployed in this border, which is quite humiliating, right? Okay, so he rolled 6 times, and 3 of those guys were successfully deployed in that area. Okay. S- Uh, so one of these guys uh, completely shut me down because he put a guy deployed. Let me move that. He put a guy. Let's say that is my deployment zone, and one of his guys was placed right here. And that was very bad because my intention was to deploy one of my robots, which I think is Silhouette 3 or what. Anyway, it's huge. My idea was to put this guy here and another one here, and those guys, knowing that probably he was playing Banzan, at least those guys would be saved, right? So what happened is that by deploying this guy here, completely shut my strategy down, and I was forced to play my robot around here. So with this color, I'm gonna deploy all his troops more or less. One was here, one was right here in cover, the other one was here. These three models were the same models. Opa. Oh, now it's pinky. Interesting. Anyway, okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm just experimenting a little bit. So as I was saying, these guys are carrying a fusil, are carrying a heavy flamethrower, so pretty dangerous in my opinion. Especially because he was starting first, which allows him to gain my control zone and start. Okay, not very nice. Unfortunately, by his side, some of his guys were deployed right here, here, and I think one of them was around here, right? Um, Also, he deployed a motorbike right here with a missile smoke grenade launcher. Another one right here. And then I think obviously Banzan was hidden somewhere. And then he played a, a roof core right here. Like there was one. Whoa, what's that? Okay, well, anyway. So one guy here, one guy here, one guy here, approximately, one over here, and one over here. Okay, that was the deployment zone, and that was it, pretty much it. Ah, sorry, no, and another guy that was something like here. Okay, that was his deployment, and my deployment was much easier, I think. Let me choose another color. Okay, so basically Achilles was right. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me just go back. I don't want to use the same color. Let me use this one, this blue. So Achilles was prone right here behind this building. Here there was a robot. Obviously I couldn't deploy any robots here on top of the building because this guy with the flamethrower would have killed me everything. I deploy a Thorakite here. I deploy a Thorakite. Sorry, no, not there, but here in cover. I deployed one robot, a big guy here, and I deployed my MK4 here, my NK5 here, and my TO sniper rifle here. Obviously it was hidden, it wasn't revealed. Alright. Okay. That was it. Now I'm gonna show you some pictures, okay, because obviously I'm gonna go back to this picture, so I'm gonna save changes. Alright, cool. And done. Beautiful. So here is the core I was telling you. Let's see if I can make this bigger so you can see this picture slightly bigger. Alright, so here was the core. Both motorbikes, that guy, those guys that failed. This was the guy that was deployed in advanced, let's say. This was the other guy that was deployed. No, sorry, that's the same guy. This is my TO, as I explained. I just took the picture because I really like doing that. You know, I feel like when you place TO camo markers, some people are just taking the picture straight to the spot where they want to place the miniature. But I think it's important to place the miniature. Otherwise, sometimes they're a bit blurry or something can happen. I just play illegal. Okay, so here's my, yeah, sorry, I forgot one bot here. I think these guys are mimetism, pulse flush, yeah, pulse flush, or flash pulse. Just let me check that very quickly. Flash pulse, yes, flash pulse, thank you. Yeah, so flash pulse here, flash pulse there. Thoracite, and here would be, well, on this little corner here is where my TO camo marker would be. And what I forgot to mention is that he deployed one camo marker here and one camo marker here just by the supply box. So turn one, what happened is, this is my Achilles. Turn one, what happened is this bike so this bike came here, throw some smoke here, because those guys that were deployed right here couldn't move further really on when he was deploying. So knowing that my MK4 was there, he decided to throw some smoke and then move them in total cover. Actually, this template was a little bit farther, so they could arrive there into the smoke. That was a big good movement. Right, what else? This bike threw some smoke here, I think. And then this guy moved over here, trying to, well, initially he moved here because he wanted to shoot here. And so what I did is, this guy just put the template, the chain rifle, and then what he did was a bit risky in my opinion. I think he shot at this net rod and this net rod, ignoring my template. And it was funny because he didn't die. This guy could face him, and both net rods passed the armor roll. So it was a bit like, okay, nothing happened here. Then he tried again, and then this time I think I was very lucky because my Thoracite managed to kill him. But once again, I think he missed on one and I saved the other one. So it was pretty cool for me, obviously. Then Banzan came in, and here I think I made a mistake because there was a Naga right here that was there was just a camo marker. So he revealed I made a mistake because I forgot. Oh well, actually, yeah, I made a mistake because I just shoot one dice versus Banzan when he was deploying, right? But I missed. So basically, this robot tried to flash pulse him, but he failed. Or I think he saved, so he killed him. Then he killed that one and got prone using the cover of this bench. It was funny because my Achilles was prone. So what he did was very clever. He went prone and he basically crawled all the way here, losing line of sight with Achilles. And then he started shooting at at my net rod, both net rods, and my thoracite. But luckily, I think my thoracite managed to wound him twice. No, just once. But then he activated Dock, and he killed both of my net rods. So this guy, meanwhile, was trying to kill my Naga, but in this mission, if you kill the HVT, obviously you lose the game. So what happened is that he was just firefighting with my Naga. It was funny because he was rolling 3 dice versus only one of mine, but I've got better BS, sorry, ballistic skills, yeah. And it was very unfair for me because he saved once, then he tried again, and finally he managed to kill my Naga. Thing about that, this guy is in my weapon range plus no cover, and obviously I've got better ballistic skills than him, and although I don't have cover, I do have mimetism. So definitely it was a bad firefighting, let's say, but he managed to kill my Naga. Right. On my turn, the first thing I tried to do was I used that guy to kill the first one when he was at the other side of this banner. Okay, we had a bit of confusion because there was a little crane on this little, this little spot in between those metal parts, let's say, and we agreed finally that I could see through that part. Okay, so one of them was killed, and I splashed the other ones that I don't know how, but they were safe. So what I did was, after that, I moved here and I shoot at them. I got in line of sight with this guy, so finally I managed to kill them all, and the smoke came in. What else? With that smoke on, with that Naga, I think what I did is I came through here, no opposition, and I just surprised this guy, because I forgot to mention something important. In his first turn, he managed to get that supply box and run to hide to this building on the top left corner. Okay, he managed to do that. Plus, there was another Foxtrot here that managed to get to the other console and hide here. So once this core was completely smashed, what I did was I went up to this part to get line of sight with the guy that was in front of Achilles. I mean, with this guy, because Achilles was right here. So this guy in the end ended up here, okay, in cover. So just in case Achilles was attempting to move, there was a flamethrower ready to fire. And I did want to avoid that, because if for any reason he fails the dodging, the ODD is gone, and I did not want that to happen. So what I did instead was I just climb a little bit here, not climb, just like step up, and I just blast him, and it died. So he died so perfectly. Managed. Right, what else? Then, knowing that, so can't remember about this, but I'm going back to the beginning because I forgot to take pictures about Achilles. Achilles was here, was prone, so with no opposition now, what he did was start moving around this crane. Let me go to the beginning. Okay, so what Achilles did was he started moving here all the way. I think he shot at the bike that was here, completely smashed the bike. So I kept moving on. I got into the house, and the only thing you could hear was that poor Foxtrot that was like screaming and shouting. So by doing that, I with a short skill movement, I got the super pack. And then I thought, you know what, just in case, I'm gonna be moving around here. So I killed one of these guys as well. And then I killed the guy that took that super pack. So that guy was bye bye. And then I realized, oops, I think I need to slow down because already I think I'm killing too many people. And yes, I think I killed that guy as well. I can't remember very well now, but yeah, I think I killed that guy. Those guys, I think they moved around here, so I killed one of those with my, well, I mean, on his turn now, what he could do was he picked this thing, and then this guy came here trying to stop something here. I can't remember now. And well, I just shoot at him. I killed this guy. Plus, this guy that was on top was confronting these guys as well with the heavy rocket launcher. So it was very difficult for him to win this mission because already with my data tracker, I had the one of the packs, so that is already giving me a lot of points. Then this MK5 on my turn, the only thing he had to do was to get this, and then another guy just get the other pack. But I didn't have to get the other pack because if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you have to pick all the packs. I think the mission says something like if you've got more packs than your opponent, you get X points, right? So that was the end of it. In the end, let me show you just the last picture because as usually, I don't really know how to play this miniature, which is the Garuda attack bug. Mainly because all Naruto were killed, so I had to move this Garuda to group 1, revealing what the weapons and everything. And he just got on the table when Achilles had already killed everybody. So it was a bit irrelevant. So that was it. I think I can't remember how much. I mean, how many points did I do in the end? But I think I just did a total win or whatever it's called. Well, guys, that's all. That was the battle rep. Next time I will try to take more pictures in order for me to explain better, and also because it's much better to explain. Well, hopefully everything has been clear using this main picture of which was a very good idea to take that picture basically. Right, guys, that's all. Hopefully this time I will have recorded everything, so see you next time.